What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today will be my expose video on my used to be, or I don't know if we're friends anymore, my used to be friends, you can say, cojopete. To be honest, I didn't even think I was gonna be making this video because I'm not the type of person to hold a grudge or like be messy in any type of way, but I just thought I needed to make this video. I was actually 2 steps ahead because I was already planning to make this video before he posted that little post yesterday, and I'm gonna tell you the real reasons before he might spread lies about me around the internet. So yeah, me and cojopete are not friends anymore because of some events that happened, and I will be just telling you. Okay. I would like to say some things cojopete is. He is toxic, two-faced, a manipulator. He projects a toxic friend, just a very, like, let's just say, like, if you had like a best friend that was secretly your enemy, he's that type of person. I will be showing you some things, some messages and things that cojopete has did. So there was this one situation where, let me start from the beginning. So me and cojopete became friends because, you know, we were at the same online school. I'm not gonna link the school number or where it is, of course. We were on the same online school, and we've been in each other's school for a while online, and we just decided to become friends. Like, we've been in each other's class for a while. We just decided to become friends. It was like just like an automatic friendship, you can say. Yeah, so hold on, let me move to Pro Tower. Okay, so we're in Pro Tower. Oops. So yeah, it was an automatic friendship, and I didn't see like the toxicness. I just want to say that I didn't see the toxicness until like later on. Blah blah blah. Let me get back to it. So we automatically became friends, and basically we got each other's number, and we just started talking from there. Like, it wasn't a do you want to be my friend or my best friend thing. He just automatically friended me, which I don't know why. Like, he didn't ask, oh, do you want to be my best friend? He just thought in his head I was his best friend automatically, which he wasn't wrong, but like, I didn't really was it at that point, but it's okay. So yeah, we became friends, and he talked about doing collabs together and this and that. It was just a great time. And that was until all of that stuff. So basically, while he was talking about that stuff, basically we did our first collab, which you go see on his channel, by the way. We did our first collab. It was very fun, and we just started doing more collabs from there. Like, we had a very good friendship and stuff like that. But yeah, like, he wasn't my typical friend, but I don't know, we just clicked it off. He was still my friend. He wasn't, I wouldn't say he was like my type of friend, but like, I was open to testing out new friendships and stuff. So we actually clicked it off very well. We started doing more collabs, and you guys started shipping us, which I found weird. We're just friends, by the way. I don't even know if we're just friends right now. Like, I don't even know we're friends. Like, whatever. But yeah, you guys started shipping us. He said that was weird. I said it was weird. This, da da da. And basically, also, this is a voiceover. And basically, that's when the signs started happening. I will realize he was like very overgoing emotionally, which I wouldn't say it's a good thing or a bad thing, but like, I just can't handle that. Like, I'm not your friend. I'm your emotional support too, of course. But I'm like 11 years old. I started seeing the weird things happen. Like, for example, not for example, I'm gonna tell you a situation. So he was in class, and I know he used to use his iPad in class, like he didn't really pay attention. And I'm not saying he's dumb or anything, but I noticed he used the iPad. So I gathered up evidence to expose him, because I'm like, this isn't right. You're supposed to be doing your work. I'm not like a teacher's pet or whatever, but I'm your friend. I want the best for you. I want you to be able to, all of this and go to college and yeah. So I don't want you to fall back. So I gathered up evidence, and I don't know, he just talking about like, he will move his cover so nobody can see his iPad. Sorry, that was my friend. But yeah, I just started saying the things, and he was like, oh no, this and this. But it was so obvious that he was obviously using his like cover to cover up his iPad. So that was the first red flag. And then like in school, like, oh, well, we're not even gonna talk about that situation. But like, it was this one situation where I made my own obby in this game, which I thought was very cool. I'm a YouTuber. I had my first obby. So I was just very freaking happy. Texting him, I was like, bro, I know you're probably busy making videos and stuff, but like, can you just come, like, see? Like, he was like, no, I'm busy right now, this and this. And I was like, can you just please come and see? Like, I was very excited. So I had to switch rooms. So yeah, that was that. And he was like, okay, fine, I'll go see. He joined, didn't walk up to my like base or anything, because I was planning on making this a real obby, like, so I was just vigiling it in the game. And he was like, oh cool. Like, he left immediately as he joined, looked for 1 second, and then left. He was like, oh cool. And I was like, oh, what the freak, like, dang, you didn't even look. And he was like, I don't have time for this, and this. So I was like, you're acting rude today. Like, you're actually really rude. And he was like, you're rude the way you're talking to me. And I was like, I was just trying to show you something. And I said, okay, I'm not going to talk to you today. I'm going to let you cool off. Because I don't know what's wrong with you, but like, and like, I'm going to show you some messages right now of different type of situations. They're not in order. So you can just look. Most of the situations, I mean, not most of them, but some situations I was in the wrong. I'm not going to say I wasn't, but like, I don't know, most of the stuff he started. Most of the messages you're seeing like right here, like, are different type of situations, and I'm not going to say I didn't like start them, or like sometimes was in the wrong, but like most of the stuff he did was like wrong, and sorry. I really wanted to be this bad. I really tried. Okay. Sorry, I'm cooling down. Okay, so like, there was a lot of situations, and if you see like a 3 messenger, that's Aviana. So Aviana, you can like go to her channel or whatever. It'll be in the link. But like, she might do a video about this too. But like, that's Aviana, and she was in this too. Like, she has a lot of messages of him just saying stuff, and him being in the wrong, and this and this and this. He even like brought it to the point, I guess, like, she was unmuted when she was talking to her dad, and her dad said something, and he was like, oh, her dad is mean. And I'm like, don't say that about Aviana's dad. Like, stop saying that about people's stuff. Like, what would you like if I called your mom mean and she wasn't? And he got mad at me, like bruh. And like, there was this like opportunity where I was gonna be able to talk to Aviana for a few days. We all wasn't. We were in the group chat, and he was just not taking it serious. Like, he would overreact and underreact a lot, like more than a person should. And like, another situation is basically, I was telling him I unsubscribed to him for our 200 race, because it would be unfair if I'm subscribed to you and I'm in a race with you. So I unsubscribed. And he was unsubscribing to me. He was going off on me. He was like, okay, then I'm unsubscribed to you too. I don't even care about the challenge anymore. And I was just like mad. Like, I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. And he was just like still going on, and I was telling him like, I'm canceling what I have planned for you. You can call that petty, but you're going off of me like I'm your child. Like, of course we don't have children, we're young, but you're going off on me like I would be your child. like in the future if I did something wrong. Like, and I was like just telling him like, I don't know if this friendship's gonna work out. Like, you just do a lot of toxic stuff to me, and most of the time I'm trying to keep our friendship together. And I was like, I'm just gonna cancel the surprise I had for you, because I was gonna fly him out to go see like his subscribers and have a big this and this, but no, I actually changed my mind because he was being so toxic to me sometimes, to the point I didn't even want to be in the friendship no more. Like, I feel like I was less, like, even when I was in a friendship with him, we had happy moments too, but I was so, like, tired. Like, you can see, like, my face, like, I was, like, so, like, drained. I had to deal with some of this stuff each day, and I was actually trying. I was actually trying to be in a friendship with him. Like, I actually really liked him as a friend, and I was trying a lot, but, like, no. And I'm, like, so toxic. And I'm gonna say, like, Aviana saved me. Like, if it wasn't for her, I would still be in this friendship drained out. Like, she was the only person peeping the weird stuff he was doing to me, and it was not normal friendship behavior. Like, it was not normal fight friendship behavior. He would underreact and overreact so much to the point we had to put him on like a lot of stuff, because how much bad stuff he was doing to me and Aviana. But I'm gonna show you guys some messages right now. I didn't do it earlier, but I'm gonna show it to you right now. Was acting a little petty. You can pause to read those messages, but I was acting a little petty, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I wasn't a part of some of the arguments that we did have, but most of the stuff just made me, like, the most stuff that he said was very toxic and just made me, like, feel, like, down myself, and I would cry a lot during our messages, not, like, saying that. Pause to read that if you need to, but basically, I got hurt. I was riding down my bike, so our house is, like, sidewalk and then hill. So I was riding down my bike and I got hurt because I fell really bad. But yeah, I fell. And the hill was like a few inches, so I got hurt, of course. My mom texted him saying, oh, she got hurt. Hi, this is Ariana mom. She got hurt. It's nothing serious though, but she still got hurt. Her hand is looking pretty bad and other things. So he replies with, I'm sleep. I want to go to sleep. That's what he replied with. He said, I want to go to sleep. You saw the message right there. I'm not faking any of this. Real evidence. You can literally go ask him. Matter of fact, you can literally go ask him in that video that he's gonna post to go show the messages or whatever. So yeah, and my mom being her, she's like, oh, that's one way to speak to your mom's friend. Not saying you have to be best perfect for my mom, but she's gonna want you to at least act a little bit of tiny serious. When she's saying your friend got hurt, like, you want to know if they're okay. He just replied, I want to sleep, which I found disrespectful because I'm literally like hurting on my knees, wondering if my friends know I'm okay, and I have cojopete. Sorry, I almost. You know what? I'm gonna call him by his real name, Colton, who is just wanting to sleep while my mom's trying to tell him I'm serious. But that's just like, I'm knowing my mom. She's not a mean person. She's not, in her head, she's not saying, oh, that's one way to speak to your mom. She's saying in a polite way, like, oh, that's one way to speak to your mom, friend. Yeah. So like, that was like, I don't know, that just like throws me off also. Take time to read this for yourself. By the way, we got into an argument. This is how this all started, but yeah. I just don't understand what I do. Like, I can get fed up with somebody and like start going off, but other than that, I don't understand what I do. Like, I'm such a nice friend. And most of my friends, you can ask them, they're very nice friends, but I'm gonna show you the rest of the messages because this video is gonna be kind of long and I kind of have to speed run this. I'm gonna explain this situation where he was being absolutely petty. So basically, we were talking and I said I would never lose subscribers. Oh, he just lost subscriber. Laugh emoji. Obviously, I put a laugh emoji as a joke because I unsubscribed to him. So yeah. And the reason I unsubscribed is because we were doing a challenge and whatever, and he said, how come that happened right when you just said I lost a subscriber and we were just talking about it? I put a laugh emoji to that because I'm kidding. I sent him a picture of it. I sent him a picture of me not being subscribed to him, and he was like, I'm not stupid. I obviously see you're not subscribed. Well, yeah, I'm not subscribed because we're doing a 200 race challenge. Of course, I'm not going to be subscribed to you. Like, that's just common sense. But yeah, let me show the other messages. At this point, we're in an argument. I said, I don't have to be I don't have to be sub to you. I'm your friend, not your fan. He said, you said, by the way, I didn't unsubscribe, but I put a laugh emoji to that. So it's like, not like I didn't say I wasn't unsubscribed. I put a laugh emoji to that. Duh. Like, and I literally showed you I was unsubscribed. At this point, we're in an argument. Like, literally. Those messages, I said I don't even watch you. So why would I even be subscribed to you? Not in a me way, but I'm your friend. I already know, like, what you're gonna post. Because I'm your friend. So why would I watch other people. He said I told him I watched him a long time ago. But I was talking about my movies. Like, you know the Roblox game, my movie? I was talking about that. I was not talking about YouTube. And if I watched them a long time ago, that wouldn't even make sense because a long time ago, like, you weren't barely posting. Like, so at this point, he's just being petty. He said maybe I'm the same or whatever, and he unsubscribed me, but I was not unsubscribing because of that. I was unsubscribed because we're doing a 200 race challenge, and that would be cheating if I'm subscribing to the person I'm challenging. And he unsubscribed to me, and I just said I was going to cancel the surprise I had planned for him because I was going to fly him out to see all his subscribers. But then, you see how he switched up so fast when I told him that I had a surprise for him. Like, he switched up immediately fast. He was like, oh, I'm sorry, this, that, what do you mean surprise? He switched up so fast after I told him that, and I just find that like weird energy. At this point, he switched up really fast when he told I have a surprise. I said, I don't care, it was a surprise, I don't care, you want to act ridiculous over me unsubbing, I meant. That is actually crazy. I understand. I unsub, that's what I mean, because we are doing a race to 200 or whatever. And he was saying, oh, I'm sorry this. And he was saying this would never happen if you would never unsub. But I unsub because we're doing a race to 200. That's not even fair. So that's just proof how he underreacts and overreacts about stuff. And it's pretty weird how he switched up when I told him I had a surprise for him and I was canceling it. That was just absolutely insane. And not only that, my friend Aviana, who you can go subscribe to in the link in the description, she has more messages of him saying the F word to her and how he was trying to dox her, she said. I guess he was trying to dox her. That's why he needed her address or whatever. And then after that, not only that, like, he threatened, I guess, her before. Not that. He threatened to take down her, like, because she was acting to be his humans are becoming better game, and he threatened to take her out if he threatened to take her out because of something. I don't know what happened, but he threatened to take her out of the game. I don't know why he didn't take me out since he claims that we're not friends anymore. I find that weird. Like, that's just like crazy to me. Like I don't really do anything to people. Like, I don't really do anything to people, and like people just brush it off when they do something mean to me. I guess like just people just try to like take advantage of me when I'm nice to them, and like, I never really, like, hold grudges between people or be mean to people, so they just play in my face and, like, treat me as a joke. Like, I never had this happen with a friendship, like, other but him. Like, he literally made me cry every type of time we would talk. How much we were arguing. Like, we had good moments, but, like, and, like, he blocked me the day that I was talking to Aviana and we were in a group call. The day I was talking to Aviana and we were in a group call talking about how he was being mean to me that day. I'm not just saying, like, I'm not trying to say he's a bad YouTuber. I wouldn't be recommending him for now on, though, because what happens in real life that he doesn't show his actions in while making videos is actually insane. He's toxic, a manipulator, like, two-faced it. He has jealousy. He's very jealous when I talk to, like, the first time I was talking to Aviana, she's been my best friend for years, and we finally got each other numbers again. And the first time I was talking to her, he was acting jealous, like, oh, why didn't you spend time with me this today, da da da. And I was just telling him I hang out with my other friends. Like, I even dish my other friends other than Aviano to hang out with you, and you act toxic one day that I don't hang out with you. Like, I don't understand. And ever since, he doesn't want to take accountability. Like, people comment, like, stuff in his comments about this too, like, and he doesn't want to take accountability. He blocked me on everything not to take accountability. He's just he acts 8 and he's 10, and that's bad. That's really bad. Like, that's actually sad. And by the way, me and Aviana was his only friend, like, literally his only friends, before and after the argument. Like, I'm not trying to brag about my views, but I just found it weird how he was getting views so fast during the challenge. Like, I don't know if he had, like, his family members subscribing to him. I'm not saying, like, I'm not saying you can't get subscribers, because he's a very good YouTuber. Besides what he does in real life and how he's toxic and a manipulator. Like, he's a very good YouTuber, but it just wasn't clicking with the views that he was getting. Like, he was getting like 68 views on one video, but you will get like 20 subscribers from that one video, but you have like less, like very, very less views than the subscribers that you're getting versus how many people saw. So, like, I was just confused. Like, I don't know if he was using family members to subscribe to him, because that wasn't allowed. You only can use, like, your views, like your viewers. Like, and I think he was just cheating. I don't know, but it wasn't clicking how many views, like, he was getting and how many subscribers. Because don't forget, we started off with the same amount of subscribers the time we did the challenge, and somehow he still, like, it wasn't clicking. Like, I don't know, it just wasn't making sense. But, like, I just find that crazy. Like, he's a manipulator. I wouldn't recommend watching him. You can if you want to. You can do what you want. I wouldn't recommend watching him because his actions in real life are absolutely not correct. He's a manipulator. He manipulates people. He's a toxic friend. So, he might act good to you guys, but in real life, just know that he's literally like a demon. Kind of. Like, I'm not saying he is, but kind of at this point. Might as well be called because that. But guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I might show a few more messages between him and Aviana, because this is actually ridiculous. So let me just show a few of those. Okay, these are Aviana messages. He sent this in the group chat, I think. He was just cussing at us. I don't know why he was just cussing at us. He also sent this threatening her to, I guess, hurt her. It looks like a stick is in her back or her butt. I don't know, actually. But I blocked out his last name because I'm not a bad person like him. but that's just absolutely crazy. He was threatening people and typing random things. I don't know if he was typing. Maybe it was something like an address, like at the end of it. But that was just crazy. Also, he sent that to her. At this point, we don't care. Like, we're trolling him because we're actually like fed up how much he has put us through, because he's literally been mean to us this whole entire friendship. And I'm not comparing our situations, but I've been worse than Aviana. Trust. She came like last minute when the friendship was like breaking apart between me and him. Let me show you these other messages. No, these are not fake messages. Also, by the way, guys, you can literally ask Aviana, me, and you can ask freaking cojopete. I don't care. I'm saying his name, Colton. I don't know if he's trying to expose me in his video that he's gonna make, because I saw the post. By the way, he's like using other pictures from like thumbnails he already used. Like, you can tell that that picture was from the chamber video thumbnail. So yeah. Anyway, by the way, Colton, if you're watching this, if it was for me, most of the stuff you won't even know. Like, he didn't give credit to me on nothing. Like, okay, I'm not gonna say I taught him fully how to edit and stuff, but I taught him a lot of stuff about making thumbnails and doing stuff. He doesn't give me credit for nothing, but he can give credit to other people. Like, when he did that looping the room video, he gave credit to the person who first made it. But he didn't give credit to me for nothing. I'm not saying I'm not one of those people who automatically want to get credit, but I'm just saying, like, give me a little bit of credit. Like, that's actually, and he doesn't take responsibility for nothing, accountability for nothing. Like, for example, if he would do something wrong, he doesn't take accountability. And it's very two-faced, because, like, I don't know, like, 1 minute we're arguing, next minute he forget about it, next minute like he's jealous of me saying, he was saying like, oh, you guys don't hang out with me, but we literally hang out with him. Let me just show you these last messages though, before I have to go. But like, we literally hang out with him. Like, we were offering him to play role plays with us, we were offering to do a lot of stuff. By the way, the message I showed while I was talking is, you can read those. He was just being mean to us. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye. See you, unicorn. Peace.